joined us about a month ago, is in car number 74, and it was like he has never left. He has been a contender in every race he's competed in the 5-car. We have seen him driving one of the Race cars before. Now Brian Granger has bought that number 5 car. It is his own team, and he is looking for some good results tonight. The first time he has ever been a car owner and a driver on the same night.
Here we go. Anthony Tony Bartley, been around the sport for a long time. He is about to give the green to start the dares. Green is out, and we are underway.
And here comes Granger on the outside of Robinson. That is a fight for second. And while they duke it out, Brandon Michael was able to sneak away with an impressive lead.
No question about it. Screaming yellow at the point as he continues to motor away. But Zach Robinson reels him in. Look at Marcello Rafano as he makes his presence known. Down, challenging underneath the 5-car of Brian Granger.
Well, he made a pretty aggressive move to land into the top 4. So Marcello Rafano definitely has a bullet tonight. Speaking of bullets, car number 33, Frank Latois, tried a rig-dig to the outside of Beyer, but couldn't get around the 29 car.
Beyer continues to prove his presence on the bottom. Meanwhile, Latois sets behind him, and here's Tyler Trott, the closer. He's already starting to rise to the occasion, along with Phil Evans with car number 27. Brandon Michael hasn't raced much in 2015, but all of a sudden, a couple of weeks back, he showed up, and like days of old, he is a factor, but Zach Robinson is reeling him in, cat and mouse off turn 4.
Boy, it was a spectacular somersault move by Marcello Rafano to get into third. He made slight contact with the 93 of Dembeck, but was able to hold on. Now Dembeck is getting a battle from Trace Beyer in car number 29, and Dembeck is able to have the upper hand.
Certainly is. There's no question about that. As they come back to the off turn number 4, Brandon Michael still the leader. Zach Robinson reeling him in, and all of a sudden, Marcello Rafano from 7th is up to 3rd. He is among the quickest cars on the racetrack. Dembeck, also another one of the closers, up to the top 4. Byers is there, and look at Tyler Trott challenging the point leader, Matt. Car number 33.
As he makes a Tasmanian devil move against Frank Latois, it does not pay off, and Latois is able to keep his position. Nicole Chambrello made a great move to get underneath the 5 of Granger. So Nicole Chambrello in the white number 16, she is going places.
Certainly is, and she's showing that potential as well. Meanwhile, back up front, Marcello Rafano is gaining on Zach Robinson in 2nd as Robinson tries to close up the gap on Brandon Michael, the current star at the front of the field. 6 of 15 now completes.
And now the gap between Zach Robinson and Marcello Rafano is closing. So Rafano has a little lightning in his belt. Then it's Dembeck 4th, and he has a visit from Trace Beyer. And Trace Beyer is another one of those guys who usually saves his best laps for the second half of the race, and I think this is a good lap for Beyer right now.
It certainly is. He puts it to the bottom. It sticks. He moves into the 4th spot. Dembeck is behind him. Tyler Trott is there, and Frank Latois back up front. Same margin between 1st and 2nd as about the same margin from 2nd and 3rd. Brandon Michael leads Robinson, leads Marcello as they work their way to the bottom of 1.
But we still have plenty of race left and plenty of opportunities for Zachary Robinson to close in on Brandon Michael. Marcello Rafano has had a pretty solid race in 3rd. The action is a little deeper where we see Tyler Trott being hounded by Dan Dembeck and also Frank Latois. Remember, he is a second-half racer, but it doesn't seem to be the Frank Latois we are normally used to seeing.
It looks as if Brandon Michael's lead is starting to vanish just a bit. It looks that Zach Robinson is closing up the gap ever so slightly as he continues to run in the tire tracks of Brandon Michael. As they come back to the line, Robinson is moving in.
They shock it all their way into the second quarter, and that lead definitely is shrinking. So a guy who's doing a pretty good job, Zachary Robinson, looking for his second win of the season. Brandon Michael was able to get a win last year, and right now that lead is slowly starting to dwindle.
Brandon Michael's car drifts way up the racetrack, this time off turn number 4. Zach Robinson is there. He's closed up the gap. He runs in the tire tracks, down the back straightaway. Lapped automobile, will it become a factor as they head into turn number 3? Robinson looks racy. Meanwhile, it is still Brandon Michael at the front of the class. There's his Achilles heel, turn number 4, Matt, as Robinson reels him in.
At one time, the lead was as big as an oak tree. Now it's about as big as a pine needle. Zachary Robinson continues to move in. You cannot count out Marcello Refrano in car number 48. And here comes Trace Meyer. He is on fire. We have 4 cars that are capable of winning this one with 2 laps to go.
Final 2 laps, 1 mile left in the competition here. Meanwhile, Brandon Michael is still at the point. Robinson still reeling him in. Marcello Refrano right there. Those are your podium cars, but it's not over with yet. Deep into turn number 3, Brandon Michael still on top, Matt, as they head down the back straightaway.
Brandon Michael continues to have the fastest bullet in the chamber. White flag is out, and we'll see if Brandon Michael can keep it together for 1 more lap.
Down to the bottom of turn number 1, Brandon Michael, still the leader of the pack. Robinson still in second. Marcello Refrano down the back straightaway. Brandon Michael starts to flex his muscles. Robinson moves in. Will it be a race to the finish? Brandon Michael will take down the victory. Robinson will finish in second. Marcello Refrano for third. Then it'll be Beyer for the 4th spot, Tyler Trott for 5, Dembeck for 6, and Frank Latois to finish in the 7th spot over Chambrello to finish in the 8th position. Evans will finish in 9th, and the 5 car,